Hey there YouTube, this is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona on this Sunday, October 9th, 2016. Today is my youngest brother's birthday, so happy birthday, Mitch. Hope your day's filled with lots of awesomeness and many blessings and many more to come. Some of you may notice these balloons in the corner. That is from my wife and I's gender reveal party we had not too long ago. We are expecting a baby girl in February, so also very excited about that. My man cave kind of got taken over for some extra storage space, so please disregard any background things that are in the view here. Nothing much I can do about them at the moment. So on to Marvel Puzzle Quest things. Thank you for stopping by this video on this channel. If it's your first time, welcome. If it's your regular subscriber and you've been here for many videos and weeks, I much appreciate every like, share, and subscribe as always. If you guys do enjoy this video, don't forget to do one or all of the above and help me reach other questers just like yourself. Today is Crash of the Titans Day. Crash of the Titans is a special event in Deadpool's daily quest once every 5 days. And if you're unfamiliar with it, I will walk you through it today. It is a special event, like I said, that requires a specific character from your roster to take on an overpowered boss. The reward for this is many taco points towards your Deadpool daily quest, as well as a legendary recruit token, as you can see here below. Going back to that other screen, normally does not appear on the regular daily quest except for this once every 5 days situation. So today's boss is Squirrel Girl. She is not as high a level as I would normally expect. Normally the boss is at 270. This is only at 222. For a 3-star, that's saying something about the character and what she has to offer. Usually they only underpower the more difficult bosses, I should say. So if you don't have Squirrel Girl in your roster, I highly recommend her. She's fantastic. She's great for defense. She has cascade damage. She also can hurt you for putting special tiles out, which is what helps win the game. So definitely going to be a challenge for me, being that I do know what her capabilities are. And let's take a look at who I have to use to beat her, and it is Devil Dinosaur. Now, I wasn't going to do this. Actually, this is the first time I've logged into Marvel Puzzle Quest today, so I didn't know it was Devil Dinosaur. I did get some extra covers from the anniversary pack, and I was going to do a Devil Dino separate video, but since y'all are here and I wasn't expecting this, we are going to train him up to max covers and then get him to an appropriate level. I currently have a 4-3-4 build, and that's not the way I want him built out, so we're going to change that. Let's take a look at his abilities. Green is a 7 AP cost for Prehistoric Bite. It deals 1128 damage and takes a bite out of a random 2x2 block of tiles, which do not deal damage or generate AP for those that are destroyed, although any cascade damage or matches that occur after the fact will generate AP and damage. So by leveling up to level 5, you get 1823 damage for 7 AP cost, which is really not that bad considering he's at measly 115 level currently. Prehistoric Chomp costs a little bit more. It's a 10 red AP cost. Current level is 1471. If I bump it up to level 5, it deals 3431 damage, so quite a bit more. You don't get the random cascade or tile destruction with the 7 AP cost, but for guaranteed damage, that's not bad. And then Prehistoric Arms, 6 purple AP cost, swaps 2 random tiles on the board and deals 796 damage. Next level up almost doubles at 1285. So his previous iteration of this ability, and well, all these abilities, he did get an update. red and green used to basically be called different things but do the same amount of damage. There was no random destruction or anything like that, so red and green both did the same amount of damage per level. So if you had 3 green and a level 3 red, it was, whatever that damage was the same for the same AP cost, just a different color. And then purple used to match, or not match, but move rather, random colors depending on what level he was at, up to the left corner. So at level 1 it was like a black tile, level 2 I think was a black and purple tile, then black, purple, red, so on and so forth, until it moved up to 6 tiles, one of each color, which was sometimes useful and sometimes just really pointless. So I'm really glad that they did this update. They gave him some functional abilities and definitely some difference in his abilities, especially between green and red. I even brought that up to them as a comment during one of the Comic-Cons where I saw the Marvel Puzzle Quest team, and they did say that that was part of his initial plan, but things might change, and now things have changed. So let's go back. I do want to upgrade his red ability because guaranteed damage is always the best kind, and we're going to take that all the way up to level 5. So now he's a 5-4-4 build. Is either of these abilities worth taking up to 5 instead of the other? From 1128 to 1823 damage, and dealing 796 to 1285 damage. So swapping 2 random tiles may or may not be useful. 1285 damage for 6 AP is, I feel, not as good of a deal for 1823 for 1 AP more, and a random 2x2 block of destroyed tiles can cause cascade damage. So I am going to take him up to a 5 on the green, drop him down on 4 to 3 for the purple. So this deals a minuscule 551 damage currently. We'll train him up and then see what happens from there. So with Crash of the Titans, I always recommend being at least 140, 150. As you can see, I have over 200,000 purple ISO. I've been playing a lot of the recent events and cashing in on some level up rewards. My cap went up to, I think, 64 now for my shield ranking. So I got a couple extra 1,000 or 20,000 or something for that. So we're just going to dump him to an appropriate level. I don't want to make him necessarily up to 252, or, well, his cap would be 260, which is what he could be. You see his health is climbing quite substantially from where he was at 115. Alright, 150. So he's got over 10,000 health. And let's take a look at these damages now. So went up to 1995 damage. Still a 2x2 block of random destruction. This one went up from 3431, I think it was, to 3759, so roughly 3800 almost. And then prehistoric arms, instead of 551 damage, is 605. So good in a pinch. Random swap, not as useful, but it will do for the time being. Excuse me. So now that we're all trained up, ready to go, let's give it a whirl, shall we? We'll try first round, no boosts, no bonuses. Squirrel Girl is purple, yellow, green, and so purple and green overlap with my colors. Red does not, and neither does yellow, so those I'd like to say she can just have, but they are a defense-based ability for her, so let's not let her get those either. This creates 3 yellow projectiles, strength 79, or strength 118 if the target has 80% or more health, and ends the turn. So it's good that it ends the turn. It is not good that it's going to give her at minimum roughly 80 times 3 is 240 protect, or 118 times 3 is almost, what, 360, give or take, minus a little bit, per move less damage that I'm putting out. So I don't want her to have those, absolutely not. Nuts from Above is a 9 AP cost. For her, deals 1178 damage, plus 196 for each enemy protect, attack, or strike tile on the board. Devil Dino does not create attack, protect, or strike tiles, so that is of little significance to me. Green is Furry Friends. It's 11 AP cost. It's a little bit more for her, but it deals 3 countdown tiles for 3 turn countdown tiles that deal 491 damage when they go off, and at the beginning of each turn destroys a random basic tile for each Furry Friends tile. So that is going to possibly create some cascade damage as well, and then 3 times almost 500 is just shy of 1500 damage if all 3 tiles go off as well. So health wise, she's not doing too much better than me, being that I am a 4-star and she is a 3-star. There is a little bit of a discrepancy there. I don't see any match 5s right off the bat. I do see red, I see a couple yellows, purple, nothing that's going to give me multiple at the same time. So let's go ahead and just shoot for the red, because I know that's going to be guaranteed 3,000 damage, which is about a quarter of her health. Purple. Alright. Now, unless I have 80% of my health, which I do. So, lucky for me, that ended the turn. That's an easy match away. And I may not be doing a ton of damage, but what I am doing is still generating AP. So the fight might be drawn out just a little bit longer than I'd like it. However, we are stacking up AP quickly by doing little damage, which means we can unleash a series of attacks or a much bigger attack in the long run. So let me go here. That's base damage of 1178, no bonus modifiers. Thank goodness. Let's use this because we can hopefully get rid of that defense tile, which we did not. We'll take the red. We'll go blue. And she has 9 yellow. And she needs, so she's going to use this ability again. So what I want to do is set her up. There's only so many yellows on the board. That ends the turn, and now we can start getting rid of some of these. Oh, she got rid of that other one. Shoot. Okay, so these are 79 less damage. That one is the 118. Oh, trying to highlight that. So I'm past 80% damage. I gotta get rid of those somehow. Best match. It's gonna be for 1 damage anyways, so I'll take the cleanup tile. I have enough for red. I want the green. I need to get rid of the yellow. Let's get rid of yellow first. Go ahead and take that blue, and I'll just stack up some red. She almost has enough for Furry Friends, not quite enough for Nuts from Above. So I can't let her match any more greens. Oops. Just going to get that extra green with the match there. Okay, so let's try to swap. Hopefully it gives us something good. Not really, but kind of. Okay, so we're going to go for just straight up damage. That's about half her health. Could have been more if the defense tiles were not active. And this is good because all three of those are right there, easily matched. Not so easily matched there, but this. And voila, they are gone. Okay, so this is going to deal 1995. Gone and gone. Just like that. First try, no bonuses, no boosts. Earn some extra stockpile, get those Deadpool daily quest points. Get that legendary recruit token. Daily rewards. As I said, that was my first time logging in for today. I had a extra shift earlier, which is why I did not get to post this video this morning. A couple more days until I get a kingpin and my daily rewards. And let's got a couple extra of these from the anniversary pack as well. So we'll go ahead and pull all three while we're here. I have enough for the Class Legends pack, but I might save those for another video. Oh, yes, Moon Knight. Love Moon Knight. If you don't have Moon Knight, try to get Moon Knight. He's a badass. I do have his green ability maxed out at 5, but his other abilities are very low level. Green ability at his current level right now does over 10,000 damage to a random enemy, which if you play your cards right can be very effective. So I'll take that purple, no doubt about it. I'll take a 5-star Black Bolt. This is my first Black Bolt. Let me just move this to the side because I'm excited and I want to see the cover. This is my first Black Bolt, Silent King. I don't even know what this ability does until I look at it. Looks like 8 AP cost. Noble Stoicism and Supreme Wisdom motivate the subjects to work hardest. If one does not exist, converts a random basic tile to a 3-turn motivation tile targeting one other ally, increasing all their powers by 1 level to a max of 5. Alright, well that is a very useful ability considering if an ability is a lower level, obviously does less damage or has less effect. So for 3 turns, any one ability that's not maxed to 5 gets a level up. That sounds amazing. So I'm very happy about this ability. While we're here, we might as well look at what his other abilities do because I have not gotten Black Bolt yet, so I've not looked into this. Energy Channeling is a black passive ability. No AP cost to use it. Let me read it quickly. Every turn creates 1 charged tile in the color most present on the board. If there are at least 4 charged tiles on the board, deals 789 to the target and 218 damage to Black Bolt instead. So this is similar to Quicksilver's blue ability, where for every blue match he freezes, locks up a team-up tile, and if there are so many team-up tiles, I think it's 5, creates team damage. So this is a very interesting ability. At max level is going to deal a lot more damage at 1322 to the target, and does not deal damage to Black Bolt. So if this ability gets maxed to 5, you negate that self-damage, which is wonderful. Silent King at level 5, just for curiosity's sake. It's a 6-turn countdown tile, and targets all other allies, increasing all their powers by 2 to a max of 5. So that one is also... I'm loving this Black Bolt character. Green is a 10 AP cost, Quasi-Sonic Whisper. Destroys the middle 2 rows, deals 1445 damage if you have at least 5 AP in all colors. Lets out a scream, draining all friendly colored AP, destroying the board and dealing 32-23 damage to the enemy team. Destroyed tiles do not deal damage or generate AP. At max level, deals 35-77 damage. Destroys all friendly colored AP as well, and deals 68-13 damage to the enemy team. So that's a lot of damage to the enemy team at the cost of losing all your current AP. If you manage this one correctly by using other abilities first, I can see how that would be effective. If you are forgetful or in a hurry to use this ability, I could see where that would be some detriment as well. So if it was up to me, I always love team damage. The cost of destroying the board, which could include enemy friendly tiles or enemy special tiles or friendly special tiles, depending on who he's paired with. I would maybe go with like a 4-5-4, 6-turn, increase level by 1. That's fair because most characters that I use are a 5-5-3 build, or of that variation. I tend to pick my 2 favorite abilities, max them out, and then the last one's at a level 3. So bumping it up 1 level to a max of, or to a 4, which the other abilities won't change. They'd be a max of 5. And it's usually an ability that I don't use a whole lot anyways, unless they're a particular character that hasn't been maxed out yet. This would be still useful to me. Leveling all abilities to 2 would only be for team members that do not have all 13 covers yet, which is not as prevalent in my roster, but maybe in some others, without sounding too harsh. It's a game and everybody plays, and just with a lot of my roster, that's how it is. So for me personally, that's not as big of an impact. So let's draw this last card cover here, X23. Holding back, it's a green ability, and I'm trying to remember if I have this ability maxed yet. I want to say no. So let me check on that. X23 should be here somewhere. Right there. Nope, I do not. So we'll go ahead and tack that on. And this is a good one. Deals 2200 damage basically at level 4. If the team has red, 9 red AP becomes Berserker Fury for the rest of the game. At level 5 is going to deal 35-57 damage and creates strength 185 strike tiles if Berserker Fury. So let's go ahead and tack that on. There we go. And who was the other one I just got? I was so excited about Black Bolt, I completely forgot who the other character was. Let's just go ahead and check the roster. Moon Knight, that's right. Okay. Moon Knight, he's up here, higher level, just because I love to use him. Oh, purple is matched. Shoot. Okay, so I need his black ability. Well, for kicks and giggles, I'll just show it off what purple ability would have done. It's passive. It's random. There's one of 3 outcomes, and it chooses at the beginning of the game which ability it's going to pick. Matching black attack. When you match black tiles, creates an attack tile. When you match purple, deals an extra 865 damage. Or when you match green tiles, create a strike tile. The strength increases as this level increases as well. It just depends on which one you get at the start of the game. And there is his 10,000 plus damage to a random enemy with the green ability. Still waiting on the black covers to bump up that one there. This one is nice because it has a chance to heal. Moon Knight does deal a ton of damage for the AP cost. Deals at max level 5307. If the damage downs an enemy, restores 53 health to Moon Knight. At lower levels from 4 down, if there is no downing of the enemy, it does not heal Moon Knight, but also creates a Strength 71 black enemy attack tile, and that is changes from 113 down to 71 at level 3. Steel deals 2653 damage. I would probably, given the option, make this one level 5 and his purple level 3, which lowers the amount of the extra damage on purple, but you still are creating strike tiles or attack tiles depending on the matches. Excuse me. It's just a little bit more random, so I would prefer to rely on something that is a given, like the black ability for a ton of damage, low AP cost. 9 AP to deal 5,300 damage is kind of a no-brainer for me. Just like for 3 AP cost more, 12, over 10,000 damage. So I will add that Black Bolt to my roster. I have to go acquire some hero points, so I won't put that in the video per se, but that will take my roster from 109 to 110, which I'm also very excited about. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a very brief Crash of the Titans, a lot talking about the rosters and the characters, but I hope you enjoyed the video nevertheless. If you found today's Crash of the Titans strategy helpful, please let me know in the comments below. You can always follow me on Twitter as @Mr. MPQ, MR_MPQ. I'll put the link in the description below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this video helpful. And until next time, keep on questing.